Welcome to the Behind the Desk series, where you get to discover the San Isabel Electric employees, what they do, who they are, and how they help our community.
Welcome to this month's Behind the Desk, where we're featuring Tim Gordon, one of San Isabel Electric's staking engineers. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Oh, good morning. Very fine, thank you. And how about yourself?
I'm great. What's your title at San Isabel Electric?
Staking engineer.
And how long have you been with San Isabel Electric?
16 years, 11 months, 5 days. But who's counting?
And what are you doing out here?
Well, today we have a new service. The member has contacted us and they're going to be building their house over here. We're going to be going ahead and putting their service in this location and then figuring out how we're going to tie it back into our system.
What tools do you need for your job today?
Well, today will be, since it's all underground, we're going to be just using a staking wheel, and we're just going to pick from point A where they want the pedestal, and we're just going to wheel back to make sure we get everything in the proper location.
What does a staking engineer do in a sentence or two?
Well, basically, we're going to cut that part out. We get phone calls, actually we get job envelopes. We call folders, work jobs, and normally they'll call in, get a hold of an MSR, start a service order that they want a new service start like what these people did, and then they'll go to the engineer. We'll contact them and set up a time to meet with either them or a representative of theirs. In this case, I worked with the realtor. She took me out here, kind of showed me roughly where they want it. She brought the member back out. They saw what was laid out and they're happy with it. So she contacted me and said, go on ahead and put the project the way it is. I'll go back, I'll make up contracts, I'll send everything out. Once they get the paperwork back and the monies that's needed, then I'll go on ahead and finish up the staking sheet. That's what I'm doing today, and get it ready to go to construction.
So how do staking engineers help San Isabel accomplish its mission?
Well, like in this case here also, these people, they came in from Texas, so they don't know all the different products that San Isabel Electric offers. So when we meet with these people, we will ask them certain questions of like, how are you going to heat your house? And a lot of times they're, well, I don't know, or we're still deciding. I'm able to turn them over to the ETS department and then let them look at the electrothermal storage units, which they most of the time don't know anything about. Recently though, what I've been able to do is on a lot of these, I ask if they have attic space in them. And if they do, then I kind of remind them, or inform them, I should say, of the new system of the quiet cools and tell them how, basically what I know, how they work also. And so basically I'm the first person that's really giving them a one-on-one. I have just enough knowledge of each individual item, and then that way they can pursue it farther. Also do the same thing with the prepaid metering, because a lot of them, they just don't know all the different objects that San Isabel, or products that San Isabel has. So we're basically the first point of contact.
Enough shop talk. Let's talk about you. You married? You have kids?
Yes, I'm married to Deb, my wife. We've been married 26 years. I also have 3 children, all girls. I also have 8 grandchildren, 3 grandsons, 5 granddaughters.
And you were a foster parent?
Yes, that is correct. Deb and I became foster parents in '99, and we stayed foster parents all the way up until 2006. And matter of fact, one of the children, my oldest, Colleen, is one of the foster children that we adopted.
And what do you like to do in your free time?
Really, you're going to ask me that question. Everybody knows I love to shoot. I love precision rifle shooting, long-range distance shooting, hunting. Basically, that's all I live for, is reloading and shooting. And believe me, everybody right now has probably had that answer already. So shooting is my forte.
You're also a professional poker, what is it?
Yes, for many years I also have a second job where I'm a professional poker dealer. I deal craps, I deal Texas Hold'em, I deal blackjack, pie gow, 3-card stud, basically all poker games I'm able to deal.
Any hidden talents?
Well, yes, I did think of one, which you're not going to believe, but before I came to Colorado, I was actually in a handbell choir for a church.
Really?
And I played many years handbells.
Huh. I would not have suspected that. Do you ever try, like, take it up, see if you still got it?
Every time I go back east, my sister and I, we do play around a little bit. But no, I haven't played a concert in, shoot, 27 years.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing that. Any final thoughts?
Just have a super sparkly day.
All right. I'll let you get back to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What other hidden talents do you have?
Do you know that I can stick out my tongue and touch my nose?
Let's see it. Thank you.